Hello Geminis, welcome to your monthly check-in, March 2026. I'm going to use the cards over here for the monthly check-in and the charms, see what topic comes out, see what's going on with you. And then this deck of cards, I'm just tuning into your luck center, your luck energies, seeing where it's at. You can see here, I've got my little shamrock, little lucky piggy, golden kind of pot of gold here. So we'll see what your luck energies are focused on. I do timestamp, so if you want to jump ahead to your check-in or your good luck energies, feel free. I'm going to start with the good luck energies though, so we'll hang out together in the intro if you want to get the cards and charms with me. So Geminis, we'll see what your luck energies are focusing on at this time. Maybe you'll be like another sign I already read for, where the energies were kind of asking you, where do you want me to focus on? What do you want me to do? Sort of make the decision. And odd that I'm bringing that up with you, so maybe that's the case with you guys as well. Kind of a pile here too. I haven't done that for any other signs, so maybe there's a couple things kind of in the way. They're kind of stacked on top of each other here, so you might have to like peel some stuff away, maybe peel some layers away. So we'll get into that. We'll see why that's happening. And then we'll do your check-in cards. See how you all been doing since last month. What's going on in the world of Geminis. And what does your soul energies and angels want to talk to you about now? Okay. Getting a little rush of heat here, which is odd because it's cold here right now where I'm at. I wonder if something's gonna like make you flush, like blush, ouch, blush. That might be confirmation. I just like kicked my toe there. Although getting a pain would be like have you see red. So maybe you're like hot under the collar, something's got you aggravated, frustrated, if it's not the opposite, which is like butterflies in the belly, blushing and flushing. So we'll see why body's getting hot and why I kicked my toe here. And charms. Okay, so let's see. See where they want to start. I'll pause if they start to move. Got some movement here for you, so we'll see. Charm right on top. I don't know. That's quite a bit of digging. Let's see if I can get some other charms out of the way first. That one they just kind of threw away. I'm just going to move the back. They don't want that one either. That's pretty interesting. The key fell in between with the magic here. And you've got a decision. The first group of charms here. Decision, a closure, a new beginning, key in the middle, and then your magic here. So we'll just see which charm they wanted over here on the back end. Now that we got some charms out of the way. And I'll probably be reading the cards this way as well. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but they're really digging here for charm on top. I'm just going to help them out. I think it's just the way the charms are in my hand. They can all get stuck together. Don't want to drag out the intro too long. Okay. So we got your monthly check-in and your good luck, which we're going to start with. See where your energies are at. starting over here in the intro, I was drawn to how these are stacked and layered. So I do feel like either you gotta pull some things out of the way, or your luck is working to move certain things out of your way. So we'll see here what this is going as. Maybe we'll go one by one. I was gonna take the whole group, but I feel like this kind of layering is important. Maybe it's like step 1, 2, 3, or here's kind of the route you gotta take. So first card up, lucky number 3. You have the angel standing here in a gratitude position. Obviously it says heartache and loss, but it's really focused here on your mental state, your crown energy, and see how this is where it's clear. You got this beautiful blue sky. So I don't know if you're working through so much heartache and loss, Gemini, but it could just be you coming out of recovery, some kind of form of recovery, whether it's just your mood, right? I'm Canadian, so the winter, getting through the winter into spring gives you a renewal of energy. This could just be something was weighing on your mind and you've worked through it, or that's step 1, is you got to work through it. But essentially you need to kind of reset, rebalance, and bring your mindset back into this more brilliant space. More beautiful hues, feeling back to self, feeling like your true self versus sort of staying stagnant in this kind of energy. It definitely feels emotional and mindset based and recovery. I'm getting sort of recovery mode. So recovery mode first in order for your luck to kind of set to work. So then we have this beautiful number 8, lucky number 8 coming after 3. And see how the 8 is the completion of the 3 as well. So you're just closing the other half of the circles, right? So progress also being communicated to you just through the numbers alone. So progress in recovery, progress on this mindset, and look where it's taking you. Power, courage, authority, leadership, confidence, coming together here. And it's this beautiful transformation that's being shown in the card. So again, your luck energies maybe are focused on helping you to get back to this space, right? Again, back to self, back to feeling strong, healthy, motivated, etc. So closing your 3, getting into lucky 8. And then when you get to that point, let's see what's waiting for you. We got day 1 here. Lucky number 1, your base chakra. This is your launching platform. This is also your heart being reignited. So again, this blue clear sky. So this is your energy returning to you. So you're waking up and feeling motivated. You want to share things. You want to get out and do things. You're just feeling happy and joy, etc. They're pulling me into these layers. And I always kind of chuckle to myself now when I see these, because it makes me think of the Squid Game show, the Watchers, because they have the square, the circle, the triangle on their masks. And yours are layered, so it's all coming together. So there's like this beautiful alignment. So I don't know if your good luck energies are watching you, right? Helping you through this process, or watching you go through this process, waiting for you to finish. And then once everything's in alignment, you have day 1. So there's some kind of wish, a heart's desire that your luck is waiting to deliver to you here, but you won't receive it till you get back to this sort of foundational place, this stability, back to your self-center, right? Everything's layered here. Everything's back into alignment. So heal yourself, continue the good work you're doing on mental or physical health, clearing your sky, right? Making your body healthy, your mind healthy, your emotions healthy, getting back to your courage, bravery, independence, feeling like yourself. sort of this transformation back to self. Everything will be aligned, and then your good luck energies are going to deliver a wish come true here. And it's going to feel like a day one. They keep saying day one to me, day one, moment one, ground zero, right? The beginning start of something new. So whatever you've been wishing for in terms of a renewal, a fresh start, a new beginning, a chance opportunity, it's waiting for you to be in the right place, personally. So not physically in the right place, but your mental state, your physical health state needs to be in the right place. You need to be feeling like yourself in order for it to come in. So right now it looks like your good luck energies are just kind of watching you and waiting. So continue on with your healing journey, and then you'll get your kind of day one here, your little surprise. Okay, so let's shift over to the monthly check-in. And as I was doing that, the number on the recording was 1111. So I'm going to write down that angel number meaning for you in the description below, because they only draw my attention to certain things for a reason. So 1111 is also a message coming through for you guys. Okay, monthly check-in. If you're with me in the intro, I'm going to read right to left, just because of how the charms fell, not so much the cards, but sort of the story I'm seeing with the charms. This decision, which has a ripple effect, leading to some kind of closure, a new beginning, with the key in the middle, connecting as a bit of a bridge to this magic that's waiting in this clarity. So just tuning into the charms first for you. Get on camera for you. So the flowers for me are always a symbol of a decision, but you have a ripple effect here of a decision. So decision that was made in the past, you're now seeing the vibrational ripple effect, which has led to some form of closure, or it will. So you'll get a completion, and then a new beginning, a fresh start. So an ending with a beginning based on a decision you made a while ago. So it could be last year, could be further in the past, but the ripple effect is coming into fruition now. So let's see what the more specifics are in the cards. Okay. Six of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. So I'm drawn to the youthfulness of the two children here in terms of the decision in the past. Now that's twice I've actually done something. Kicked my toe in the intro. Now I've just hit my elbow. I don't know if, like in the past, you felt like you were a bit clumsy. I wonder if that's what they're trying to tell me here. You kind of just made your way through, maybe not clumsy, but maybe it just felt like things were just happening around you, not so much you were in control of things, but I'm trying to do my best of explaining here the clumsiness that I'm saying. Like you would just kind of like fall into an opportunity or find yourself in a situation, I guess is what I'm saying here, in the past. So you weren't really controlling or influencing. You were more reactive, or things were just kind of transpiring and happening around you. As we see here with the cups, they're kind of just appearing, like they're not putting any work. They're not the ones filling the cups, but they're just kind of appearing around the youthful children here. So I do feel like this is past energy where you just kind of stumbled, right? Whether you were lucky or not, you were just kind of making your way through. But then you transform here into this Knight of Pentacles, sort of the ending, completion of kind of moving through life in this kind of energy, the kind of clumsily energy, things just kind of happen or show up, to you being the driving force here, right? The Knight of Pentacles is ushering the horse forward, is prepared, has a goal in mind, knows where they're headed. And it's not just any horse. It's on a unicorn, which we have here coming next, your magic unicorn. So you have tapped into your magic here. So floundering a bit to, oh, wait a second. I know what's going on. I know how to influence. And maybe that's the decision here that's having that ripple effect, was your aha moment of, oh, I can take control of this. I don't have to allow others to dictate. So an example would be decisions at home. You're now part of those decisions. You're not just allowing somebody else to make them. This is you taking the reins and control of your career path, not letting, not just kind of sitting and waiting for promotions or opportunities to come to you, but more so you following them and chasing them and seeking them out here. So a nice shift here in energy from like a laissez-faire, what happens, happens, to no, I'm going to be a driving force, I'm going to take control, I'm going to manifest, because we have the pentacle here on the shield. I'm going to create, and also the magic here of the unicorn, the manifestation. But we're going to see what this magical moment is over here. In between, we have the key. So a discovery, the aha moment that I see you having. This is unlocking your next leg of the journey here, right? So in terms of your soul journey with your March check-in, it looks like this aha moment has unlocked sort of this next chapter, this next route in your predestined soul plan. You've now given yourself access to something. My phone has beeped. I don't know if you've heard that as I saying that. And then I just saw an odd flash on my camera, which has never happened before. So I don't know if the camera picked it up when we watched back the video. But definitely some reinforcement there for you that you have unlocked and are heading down a predestined, pre-planned experience, moment, chapter of your soul journey. So with this realization, with this maturity, right, with this evolution, you have gained access to. Right? We all have our soul plan, obviously on our palms, but we don't always access all the lessons, all the experiences we plan for ourselves. It all depends on how we live through our real life here. So this shift here of Gemini, of just having life happen, to no, I'm going to be a driving force and influencing what's happening in my life. That was your unlocking moment. Which brings us to the unicorn here, and this is my symbol for magical moments, memories to be made, serendipitous, good luck. We're doing a good luck reading. So you do have some incoming assistance here, I want to say, from the universe, where you're going to have like deja vu moments, or I can't believe this is true kind of moments. That's what the unicorn here represents. Like, too good to be true. I can't believe this is happening to me. How wonderful. And these are moments that become like lifelong memory in the making. So we have our Ace of Wands with the 10 of Cups and the Knight of Wands. I'm going to start with the Ace of Wands. So we have the butterfly. This is an angel, representing an angel, your soul energy, or a loved one. And it looks like you're making some kind of stake or claim on a more peaceful era. I don't feel like you're not at peace here, but I mean, there's stuff happening all around you, obviously, with all the chalices here and things going on. Where here you have this beautiful, peaceful sky, similar to your beautiful blue sky here and your good luck energies. But there's definitely this staking a claim. This is where I want to be. This is where I should be now. And I want a period of peace, joy, hope, optimism. And you've got your angel here riding shotgun with you, partner with you, acknowledging and confirming this is where you're at, or this is where you're headed here coming out of the month of March. I also like this new beginning peaking, because we saw that with that charm. This new beginning started, and you got the light there starting, coming through. So you're exactly where you're meant to be. For whoever needs to hear that kind of reinforcement message, you have not made any mistakes. You're exactly where you're meant to be right now. And it's here, which is sort of this, like I was saying, this period of peace, hope, optimism, joy, ease, restfulness. And look at you lounging in the tree here, right? In the Ten of Chalice. You've got beautiful things surrounding you, kind of a home environment. So it could just be more peace in the home environment or a work environment, because we spend a lot of time there. So for me, work and home are synonymous with our main environments. But you're kind of just lounging. You got a good little buddy there in the tree with you. So your relationships, your partnerships, your friendships, connections of all different types are going to feel easy as well at this time, during this period. But just some beautiful relaxation. They're drawing me in here to this kind of little magic spiral. I don't know what's happening here, but see how they're both looking at it, observing it. So this could be something new that you're drawing into yourself, attracting to yourself with your words and your thoughts. So this could be a dream in the making, a wish come true in the making that you're kind of looking at. It could also be a tangible project that you're starting to see come to fruition. So if you're working on like a renovation or anything that would have like a completion point, even if it's sort of this healing and recovering I'm seeing over here, there is a completion point because you're both watching it happen. So it's either appearing or disappearing, depending on your situation. So if it's a negative situation, it's coming to completion and disappearing. If it's a positive situation, it's starting to come into sort of clarity in your vision and you're attracting it towards you. But it all connects back to this kind of period of peace and calm. Then we have the Knight of Wands and this trio of cards. And for me, when I'm looking at the card, it really looks like I'm a fan of fantasy, so it looks like a big tree kind of walking, like the legs, the tree's kind of in motion, which for me is really nice because it's tying back to your soul journey, right? Your tree of life, and it's walking forward. So if your tree, your soul energy is actually moving into a completely different place, the completion here, the decision, the completion, that could be a reoccurring soul lesson that you've been bringing from past lives that you've conquered in this lifetime. So your tree is moving beyond that. I've learned this lesson, not going to experience it again. It could also be in this life, you having the aha moment of, this isn't for me, this isn't how I want to keep living. So you're actually moving. This is a pretty big shift. So I'm not surprised that your good luck energies are waiting for you over here, because look, the position of power, that's the shift that you're walking in here. You're actually up and moving, uprooting your tree and moving. That could also be your family or yourself. So Geminis, you could actually be picking up and moving your family or picking up and moving yourself to a whole new environment, but it's going to be a better place, better space, a better fresh start. So that's sort of the magic that's happening for you, is this huge shift forward, a completely different lifestyle, energy, path waiting for you here. One where you're in control and less floundering around and letting other people influence and make decisions. So now we're ending off on the glasses here. And this charm is all about clarity. I call it rose-colored glasses, which means you're stopping with the excuses, right? Sometimes we accept things. So this is you not accepting anymore. This is you establishing boundaries, knowing what you want, having your eyes on the prize, all those kind of cheesy sayings. So let's see what you're headed for. What's your outlook? What are you looking at? Okay, they want me to change the order. So we have the Devil card here, which is always welcoming you to a new path. Usually you see a representation of the devil itself. It's usually pointing at the beginning of the path and welcoming you down the path. They usually have some kind of flag, or you'll see a white rose or a white flower, which is another sign of hope and optimism, which we already got here. So you are definitely heading down a new leg of your journey. So, you know, how things have been, you're definitely going to feel and see a shift. You're kind of moving away from how things have been and setting out here on a new experience, new journey, new way of doing things, kind of like preference, right? Things that you wanted to happen a certain way, or you prefer things to happen a certain way. It's going to start going that way for you. Now it is paired with our Ten of Wands here. Now I was saying, where's your eyes looking, right? Your eyes are on the prize, and he's staring at this castle up here in the clouds. You know, grand chapel. I am saying in the clouds, so this could be your Akashic records. So you could be really tuned into your soul energies right now, because you are uprooting your tree, right? It's moving. Your magic is on fire. And here you are consulting with your Akashic records, the predestined path that you just unlocked. And you're bringing just what you want. So we can see here the wand that you stuck your claim in, right? We can see all the peace, hope. So that's the energy you're choosing, and that's what you're moving forward with. So an example of that is the recent change that I made in my lifestyle about a year and a bit ago. It was all about I am someone who prioritizes kindness, consideration, calm. So I uprooted, literally, like this tree, moved, left behind, got closure on everything I needed to. But that decision, though it kind of felt a bit spontaneous, it was something that I noodled for a while. So sort of that ripple effect. So your story might be the same, something you noodled for a while, took action, which I see now, and it's going to have this major positive shift. It's going to push you forward in the right way. So whatever your grand dream is, because again, this is a castle in the sky. So your biggest dream, your biggest desire, this is how I want my life to go. This is the kind of lifestyle I want to live. You're headed that way. You're going to achieve it because you've unlocked the path. You've put in the work in order to unlock the path to have what you love. And it's really lifestyle based. A lot of this is all coming out of lifestyle. So it could be, how's my life going to be after healing? Because I'm getting a lot of healing here, both physical and emotional. A return to confidence, trusting yourself, your belief, joy, hope, optimism center. So kind of alleviating yourself from any kind of negative energies. That's all happening. And then you being the controlling force versus reactive. So you're more proactive in your life, and that's really propelling you forward, like big steps. Like these are big leaps. When your actual tree is walking, you should be feeling some pretty profound shifts here. So don't be shocked if like you lose things, because sometimes these shifts come in ways that we don't understand. We think it's negative. So it could be a lost opportunity for a job movement, but it's going to be replaced with a way better job movement for you, right? Sometimes we think we want X, Y, Z, but then we realize, no, Y is way better for us. And that's the realization I feel like you're having there. So Gemini, will check in next month. We'll see if you've hit your day one, step one, and we'll see where you're actually pushing yourself down this new chapter, this new phase of your soul journey.